People remember the loud disasters, the headlines, the phone calls, the storms everyone saw coming mine. Didn't happen that way. It happened one ordinary day, after another, one silent goodbye at a time. That was the year everything fell apart quietly. Nothing shattered all at once. It was little things I almost ignored, dreams that slowly lost their color, conversations that grew shorter, silence that stayed a little longer than it should have. I didn't notice how much it changed until almost everything had. The bills still arrived, the alarm still rang, the world kept spinning like nothing had happened. I smiled when people asked how I'd been, and somehow they believed me, because pain doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it whispers for months, 'cause the quietest storms often leave the deepest scars. The year everything fell apart quietly. No fireworks, no broken headlines, just one slow goodbye after another. The year everything fell apart quietly. Still I kept praying, still I kept showing up, still I kept believing. 'Cause somewhere beneath all the silence, hope refused to disappear. One evening I sat alone on the back porch, watching daylight fade away, asking God questions only heaven could answer. No voice came back, only peace, quiet enough to remind me I wasn't alone, that silence saved me. Years later, I watched my family laughing around a table I once believed I'd never have again. And suddenly I understood that difficult year hadn't ended my story. It had simply changed the chapter I was living. 'Cause maybe life doesn't always fall apart. Maybe sometimes it's quietly making room for something better. The year everything fell apart quietly became the year my faith finally grew roots, became the year I stopped measuring my worth by what I lost. The year everything fell apart quietly, and honestly I never erased it, because I finally understood God does some of His greatest work when everything else grows still. Now I notice the quiet people, actually I recognize the tired smiles. Actually I asked one more question before walking away, because I know some battles are hidden behind ordinary days. The truth changed the way I see people. Tomorrow may still bring another quiet season, another unanswered prayer, another slow goodbye, but differently. 'Cause I know now I've already survived the year I thought would end me. If another silence finds my road, it'll find a man who finally knows that peace can still grow. everything else seems broken. That lesson became my testimony. If younger me asked, when does life get better? I answer, not all at once, but one quiet morning you realize you're smiling again without forcing it. Everything fell apart quietly. So did the old version of me. The year everything fell apart quietly became the year I found real gratitude, real faith, real courage. The year everything fell apart quietly. And if tomorrow asks me to trust again, I will with lifted eyes, because I stopped believing broken seasons were empty and finally learned sometimes the quietest collapse becomes the strongest foundation for the life God was building all along. Funny thing about that year, I spent months thinking everything was ending, until one quiet sunrise again. And suddenly I understood that difficult year hadn't ended my story. It had simply changed the chapter I was living. 'Cause maybe life doesn't always fall apart. Maybe sometimes it's quietly making room for something better. The year everything fell apart quietly became the year my faith finally grew roots. Became the year I stopped measuring my worth by what I lost. The year everything fell apart quietly. And honestly, I never erase it, because I finally understood God does some of His greatest work when everything else, I realized, it had only been the beginning of the life I never knew.